Nested at the banks of Noel River, at the foothills of Nilgiris, and surrounded by the Western Ghats is Coimbatore, Kovai, an eminent city in South India. Prior to the 2nd century AD, Coimbatore was known to be a part of the Kongu region. Its history traces back to the Sangam age with tribal settlements called the Kosa tribes, as said in the epic Agaram. The Cholas then took over the region around the 4th century. Their dynasty had a lot of influence over time in art and culture. The most renowned Peru temple was built by Karigala Chola during their reign. It served to be one of the major reasons for people to build their livelihoods around in the Kongu region. The Irula tribes, led by Kovan, established themselves here from the 9th century. The Koniamman temple was built in this period. The region was then called Kovanpatti after their leader. The Vijayanagara Empire held the region in the 15th century. Along with them came the Uppanaharus, Vaishyals and the Thorayas, after whom the streets were named in the present-day Ukkadam. Following their decline, the Hoysalas took over and the Rangaigaudas established themselves in the 16th century. The region then fell into the hands of the Mysore rulers. The 17th century, Tipu Sultan came upon the Kongu region on his route to Palakkad. He began preaching Islam and built masjids in the region, which was later destroyed in the Carnatic Wars in the 18th century. The Kongu region came to be ceded to the East India Company in 1799. From then till 1947, it remained under British control, who initiated systematic revenue administration. The region was then renamed as Coimbatore by the British. Under their rule, major rail and road routes were developed. Buildings which are of high heritage value now were constructed by them back in the 1890s. They brought about the establishment of schools and colleges. Robert Staines, who was appointed chairman then, was the prime reason for the start of Coimbatore to flourish as an industrial city. Since then, Coimbatore saw tremendous growth in its economy and the city developed to a great extent. The 1998 Coimbatore bombings cost the city a lot. Out of the 12 blasts, 5 were in Agaram. This caused the rift in business establishment in the area, and it was shifted to other parts of the city. Ukkadam and Town Hall still hold the essence of old Coimbatore.
Every city has a story to tell, narration of its genesis, growth, glory, fading and revival. Coimbatore as a city has evolved enthrallingly and has undergone many phase change and development over the years. Analyzing the city in the present context and connecting its link to the past and future was a top priority. Coimbatore is one of the very few cities which can quickly adapt to changes in development. Hemmed in the north and west by major arteries, On the south and east, flanked by lakes Periykulam, Chinnakulam and Valankulam, we have our superblock. This mini district of 1.68 square kilometers is home to around 125,000 persons of various faiths. Its daytime population is said to rise drastically to around 200,000 people. This district houses all major buildings of heritage value: Victoria Town Hall, the Clock Tower, also known as Manikundu, Koniamman Temple, Attar Jamaat Masjid, and the Municipal Corporation Building. We are in need to grow our appreciation for heritage and streetscape to counterpoint pressures falling on the district. The district is a prime market area of all sorts, from books to groceries to fish. One of the major 5 bus stands in Coimbatore is situated here, Agaram bus stand. Agaram Town Hall is found to be an active commercial hub. It's a hot spot for wholesale retail and whatnot. We, by means of an urban design study, primarily focus on addressing the current issues in the city and keeping in mind the government's proposal to restore and rejuvenate the 8 water bodies. Major issues identified would be dense traffic congestion at all nodes and junctions, degradation of water tanks present, and lack of public open spaces that are viable. The study area is dense and seems to be abandoned by the contemporary residential and commercial development that favors other zones of the district. We have taken the urban and architectural characteristics of the region into account and have melded field study and research with bold propositions that could have a dramatic impact on the future of Agaram Town Hall. The aim of the proposed bridge is to restore the separated Valankulam Lake and to secure the area from illegal activities. It also serves as an urban open space for leisure. Revamping the streetscape with bus bays and rerouting traffic along the Big Bazaar street stretch is a proposal done to overcome traffic congestion caused due to inadequate bus bays and signages, road encroachments and traffic rule violators. Dobikana, washerman community found along the Perur Bypass Road, is in dire need of better housing as the families in the community have expanded over the years since 1962. The proposal is an in-situ redevelopment of Dobikana with bigger and better housing units and appropriate workspaces for the expanding families spread over 2 acres of land. Cleaning and designing the area with an aim to provide a renewed urban open space for leisure and recreation. It also aims to protect and restore the birding islands for migrating birds. The urban deck at Periykulam Lake focuses on building the urban identity of the city.